could swear it's been 700 degrees in here since you came in.
Hello guys, and welcome once again to my channel. If you have been here and if you haven't, it is so very nice of you to pass by. I do hope that you hit that subscribe button, and if you are subscribed, turn on that little bell so you get notified whenever I upload. So for today's video, I'm going to be creating this gorgeous makeup tutorial with the I Think I Love You palettes by ColourPop, which is only $16, and I am obsessed with those little palettes. So if you want to see how it's this, just keep on watching. Alright, let's get started. So I'm going to be priming my eyelids with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and don't mind my skin at the moment. It is going through a rough patch, so I have a lot of blemishes, but we're just going to move on and look past that. Then I'm going to be setting that eye primer with my RCMA No Color Powder, and then I'm going to go into the palette and I'm going to take the shade BELAIR, which is a nice neutral medium-ish brown, and I'm applying that all over my crease and also my outer corner. I always like to start with a shade that is about 2 shades darker than my skin tone, and I use that as a transition shade, and it just makes everything else look blended and seamless, and it doesn't look like you have harsh lines of random colors on your eyelids. Then I'm taking a darker brown, which is in this case my type, from the same ColourPop palette, and I'm applying that all over the crease as well, but I'm just applying that in the deepest part of my crease, so basically where I applied BELAIR, but just like lower and deeper into the crease. I'm also applying that in a windshield wiper motion, so I'm going from the outer corner of the eye to the inner corner of the eye, but I'm not going into the inner corner itself. If I did that, that would make it a more halo type of look, and that's not what I'm going for today. And also because I have very small eyelids, I also take that medium brown higher into the crease, and then I end up going with the lighter brown that I applied at first and then blend out the edges of that. So if you had a big lid, you would have a lot of space for the shadows to show up, but I don't, so I have to take it much higher than my natural crease, and that's why I do this. And I'm going to be creating a very easy only half of the eye cut crease, and for that I'll be using my MAC Painterly Paint Pot once again with a very small, precise, detailed brush. And then right on top of that, I'm going to be applying Rule Breaker, which is a super bright yellow metallic shade, and it's basically powdered gold. It's gorgeous, and it is also from the same palettes that I've been using. Then I'm taking the shade Howdy, which is a dark metallic brown, very pretty, and I'm applying that in the outer corner of my eye, and I'm also taking that across the lid on the deepest part of my crease. Now I'm not completely done with the eyes, but for now we're going to move on to the face, and I'm starting by priming my face with my Bare Minerals Prime Time Primer, and then I'm applying my Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation, and this one is in the color Golden for reference if you happen to be the same shade as I am, and I'm just applying this all over my face. And to blend that foundation, I am using this buffing brush by the brand Luxie, which is really good. It's very similar to the Morphe M439 and also the Tarte buffing brush that I've been using. And I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but I look like I have lashes already because I did just get lash extensions last week. And if you happen to be in New Jersey, I'm going to leave the address and all the info down below, so that if you're interested in getting them done where I got them done, you can just go. So now moving on to concealer, I'm using my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Concealer, which I really enjoy. It is very comparable to the Tarte Shape Tape. In terms of the finish of it, it has a very full coverage and it is very easily blendable. It's not as thick as the Shape Tape, but the finish of it is exactly the same. And I am blending that out with my Pure Cosmetics sponge, and with the same sponge I am setting that concealer with my RCMA No Color Powder. And I've been really into this powder lately. I do love the Laura Mercier powders, but they're very good for oily skin, which I do appreciate, but sometimes they can look just a little bit dry, so that's why I've been more into this one lately. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in the color medium golden. Just for today, you guys know I'm really into the L'Oreal one lately, but just for today, this is fine. And then for bronzer, I'm using my ColourPop bronzer in the color Afternoon Delight, and for highlight, I'm using also from ColourPop BOUJEE Kohl. Can you tell that I am completely obsessed with ColourPop lately? I mean, their products just keep getting better and better. Even my brows, I did fill them in with the ColourPop Brow Boss Pencil today, but that's a separate video, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. Now for blush, I'm going to be using from the Tarte blush book the color Mindful. I think they have it separate as well. And then to finish up my eyes, I'm taking BELAIR once again, and I'm applying that on the lower lash line. And then I'm taking the color Level Up, which is a beautiful copperish metallic shade, and I'm applying that basically right on top of BELAIR, but just not as close to my under eye. And then for my inner corner, I'm taking Better Bitter, which is a nice light golden shade. Now after my brows are done, I just have to apply some mascara on my lower lashes, not on my top lashes, because with extensions you have to be really careful removing any mascara, and I'm not trying to deal with that right now. I'm trying to have my lashes for Gen Beauty this weekend, so no mascara on my upper lashes. And then I applied some liquid lipstick. This one is Arriba by ColourPop with I Love Sarai, and that makes this whole look complete. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope that you have a happy weekend, and if you are going to Gen Beauty, make sure you reach out to me, come say hi, let's take a picture together. And again, thank you so much for watching. Bye.